Oliver Purnell for DePaul.
I thought our guys, came to play today, came to battle. Unfortunately, the thing that's bothered us most of the year, the rebounding situation bothered us, and as a result, they shot the ball slightly better than we did, 48 to 43. A bunch of those were second shots. I thought we got the score kind of tied, went up in the second half a little bit, and I thought we were in a good position, but we couldn't sustain it. And took a couple of poor shots in the second half, and I thought that deflated us defensively a little bit. I thought we were doing a good job of defending the ball screens until about 14 minutes to go in the game, and we could no longer defend it well. We were kind of backing up into the basket and making them take an in-between shot and taking away their threes, and we're doing a good job with that. And then we started to come up a little bit and give them shots at the basket, and then they finally knocked in a couple threes that gave them a working margin. I thought they played pretty good. They played pretty good. They stayed with it, and we just didn't play well enough for long enough. We didn't rebound the basketball the way we needed to in order to beat them. Minimize the amount of shots that they get because they're a really good shooting team.
Questions, please. Right over here.
I think that the guys are getting discouraged when they shove you on that run. How do you feel like their mindset was?
I thought they battled right there till the end. I thought with about 2 or 3 to go, they kind of recognized that they might not be able to get it, even though we still had a little bit of a chance. They're down. They're down in the locker room, which I would expect them to be.
Go ahead.
This being another losing season, why should fans want you back next year?
Why should fans want me back? I know why I want to come back, because I want to continue to rebuild this program. We've made some progress, but at the same time, I'm just like fans. I'm not satisfied, and so I want to come back to finish the job, and that's the way I feel about it.
In the back.
Coach, along the same lines, how do you feel about the season as a whole, considering you probably exceeded expectations in the top Big East this year?
Well, I'm just not satisfied because, we got off to a decent start in the Big East, and I would have liked to finish strong. I would have liked to win, more games. We had an opportunity to win a few more games, and obviously would like to be advancing tonight. So I'm not satisfied.
Any other questions?
What would you want to improve on going into the season?
Defensively, we got to be better, and that really centers around our rebounding, because I thought they were, for the most part, we guarded initially pretty decently. But when you're getting out rebounded in double figures, it makes it hard to win. And when you're giving teams a lot more shots than you're getting, it just makes it tough. So those are the 2 areas that jump out at me. We need a little bit more size, which we think we've addressed in recruiting. We need a few more good basketball players. We think we've addressed that as well. Got a commitment from Kid up in this area today. So 4 coming for next year, so we feel pretty good about that.
Right here in the middle.
Coach, they got to the line 30 times. Was their aggressiveness more matchup-based, or just something you guys weren't doing?
Yeah, I mean, their style is to go to the basket or to get threes. And once we started to take away their threes or going to the basket, against our bigs, and we weren't doing a good job in the second half of protecting the rim. We're either letting them get all the way to the rim or fouling.
In the middle over there.
That was a good, tense seed that you guys played tonight. Good basketball team. You've seen Georgetown, you battled them, only lost by a few points in both games. So how do you see the tomorrow night's matchup?
They're all good teams in the Big East. It's the second-ranked conference in the country. There's only 10 teams, so they're all going to be good. And so you're right. I mean, Creighton's lost, you tell me, 7 or 8 games by 5 points or less, including their last one. I mean, they're a good team because they're hard to match up with. They shoot threes, and their little guards drive it to the basket. They got size, so they can defend in the interior. They are a good team, and they could certainly win that game. The Georgetown's been playing really, really well, but I expect it'll be a close game.
In the middle, Ted.
Coach, what's the big picture outlook as you look ahead to DePaul basketball? Is it the new building? Obviously, that's got to be a big lift, but what do you think the program needs, bigger picture, to become a factor in that?
Well, there are a number of things. We got to keep getting better. We got 6 wins in the Big East this year, the second-ranked team conference in the country. Need to get more. Need to get better players. We're starting to really recruit the Chicago area now. We have 8 guys from the Chicagoland area, 4 guys from the Chicago Public League. So we want to keep, becoming more talented. We want to continue to build that, winning culture and guys understanding on and off the floor what to do. Under leadership of guys like Billy Garrett, those guys are, getting older now and kind of understand what to do. But we just got to keep getting better. Better players. The new building is very nice and something to point to, and we can recruit to, and which has been an issue for us. So I'm thrilled about that. But there are a number of things across the board that we got to get better at. Talent, experience, and which, a lot of that has to do with recruiting.
Final question here.
You say that you're going to have the new building like in another 2 years or so?
Well, we haven't announced exactly when that will be done, or when the shelf is going into the ground, but it's going in there soon. I do know that.
Okay, my question is basically that being upgrading your facilities, obviously playing in Allstate Arena, would that actually not help you recruit in locally in Chicago area, but nationwide as well?
Yeah, facilities are important. That's an important buying motive for recruits. There's no question about that. And so we're thrilled that that's coming down the line, and it's going to be a state-of-the-art facility, as good as any in the country, and that will be a selling point for us.
You said you were not satisfied, but are you frustrated or disappointed at all that you don't have the success that you've had on other programs?
Not frustrated, disappointed that we aren't better right now than I'd like to be, but that's been the case at every program that I've been at. And we haven't been as far along as I'd like to be. Of course, that's winning the championship, and I'm disappointed. Not frustrated, but disappointed.
Oliver, thank you. Thank you very much.